Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Hi Ozzy. I am doing quite well. Today, something a little different. Normally you'll see me smoking a cigar, having a beer out of a can, maybe, or a bottle, and reviewing it. Something a bit different today. I bought, or I didn't buy, my girlfriend bought me a Phillips Perfectdraft machine for my birthday. And my birthday is in a couple of weeks' time, but early presents and all that. I've got it here and I'm going to show it off in a minute, how it works and all that. And then we're going to pour ourselves a glass. It's 330ml glass. So not a full pint, but a decent glass worth. So yeah, let's get into it. So firstly, this is the machine, right? Coffee machine, an espresso machine there, soda stream there, some bottles. This is the machine. I've set it on me thingy with there's me fridge there. That's where I'll be putting the kegs when I get them. As you can see, it's on 3 degrees right now, and you can see here. So this shows you how much is left in the keg. It's not super accurate, but basically shows you how much you have left in the keg. The kegs are 10. The kegs are 10.5 to 12 pints, depending on how you're pulling them. You know what you count as a pint, I guess. Like if you're doing full pint measures every time with like a decent amount of foam or a decent amount of head, you're going to be getting about 10.5 pints. If you're pulling slightly less than a full pint, you'll get more, obviously. And this machine cools it down to 3 degrees. As you can see, we've got this. This is the handle. It just comes straight out. It's just on like I think it's a magnet or something. Just sits in there. It's got a little magnetic head thingy on the top. I can take it off, but not with one hand. So I got this on Wednesday. I unpacked it. I already had the keg. It was in the fridge. Popped the keg in there. It took a while to cool down because of the weather, but we'll open it up. So you pull this thing and it opens it up from the sides, as you can see. This is the keg. I've currently got, as you can see, Leffe Blonde in there. Ice cold. It's on a cold plate. And at the top here, you can see this is the tap. This is the line. So your keg comes with the line. And you take this tap off. You insert the line. Then you insert that onto your keg. Pop the keg in the machine. Close it up. The machine keeps it nice and cold. And then you can pull fresh, draft quality pints of Leffe. Just a second. Pop this to the side. There we go. So, as I said, I'm going to pull a half pint of this. I've already had a few drinks, and I've just washed this glass, as you can see, so it's clean. Not nucleated, so it's not going to have loads of bubbles. But it should still give us a good showing of the machine. So let us sit the phone at the side so you can see. I think you can see everything there. Let's hope you can anyway. So I'm not the best in the world at pouring a pint, as one may expect. But we're gonna do it how I've been doing it: 45-degree angle, straight in. When you first get the keg, you want to pull some through the line, wet the line and all that. But let's hope we can pull a decent pint. I'm looking for about a 2 to 2.5 finger head on this Belgian Blonde. So let's see. Pull in, pull in, pull in. There we are. And there we are. The machine is making a bit of noise, and that is perfect, actually. That's exactly what I wanted. 2 fingers, you can see white head, and you can see, can you see? You might be able to, yeah, you can see there's some slow rolling carbonation. Obviously, this isn't a nucleated glass. I've had it in a pint glass, the Heineken pint glasses, which are nucleated. You get a lot of bubbles from it. Drip tray, obviously, but that is a lovely looking pint, I think. You know, as far as pints go. So let me turn the phone back around. We'll set it back on there. There we go. Yeah. So that's actually perfect for what I wanted. As I said, I wanted around 2 to 2.5 finger of head. That's probably the best looking pint in terms of head I've pulled. Obviously, the first couple of heads on the pint were bigger. That is 3 degrees, so it is colder than I'd probably want to drink Leffe. Normally, they say you should drink it at around 8 degrees, which for some might be a bit warm, but it is a Belgian blonde. I mean, looking at it, it's got good carbonation for being in like an ale glass. I don't know if the Leffe glasses are nucleated or not, the Leffe chalice glasses. But they may very well be. But I'm using this because it's 330ml. I don't want a full pint at the moment. The head on that is staying pretty strong. Obviously, it's dissipated a little bit, but before it all goes, let's give this a taste. I'll tell you what my thoughts are. I mean, I kind of already had them, but what my thoughts are fresh off a sup. And that is lovely. Compared to what you get in the bottles, that is lovely. And what I'll probably do is actually leave this a couple minutes between swigs. Drink it a bit slower, especially if I had a pint glass full, just to let it actually warm up a little bit, because I do think the 3 degrees does hide a lot of the really nice, expressive flavour. But that is lovely and refreshing at 3 degrees. It's got that great kind of Belgian twang. I like to say that kind of. A lot of people say it's like a banana-y type of taste to Leffe. And it's 6.6%. This is not a weak beer. This is a strong. It's not a strong Belgian ale. You know, they go up to 8, 9, 10%. A lot of them. But you know, this is like a real, like for, you know, 10 for 10.10.5 pints. If I sunk 10.5 pints of this in a night, I'd be hammered. I'd be gone. So, you know, a really lovely drink. And comparing it to bottles and cans, I had a bottle of Leffe not that long ago, about a month or so ago, and it's a lovely drink, and it's one that I kind of try regularly, have in regular rotation. Before I got this machine, and this is leagues above. This is leagues above that bottle quality. The beer, the Leffe in here, is brewed in Belgium. And then the beer is sent over to Beerhawk, I think, who fill the kegs and stuff, and then that Belgian quality, brewed in Belgian beer, is then put into the kegs, and it is brewed the same way the beer is brewed for pubs. So, to my knowledge, all of the kegs available in this, and there's 40 odd kegs, and they do release new kegs all the time. I think Innocent Gun Lager is the next one coming out. All of the kegs they bring out are all kind of pub quality beer. I think the way they brew the beer specifically to put into kegs for the pub and specifically to put into bottles and cans is different. To my knowledge, from what I've heard online, that's what it says. And obviously, this machine, on the back of the tap, and I can't show you, it would require me to take it out. There is kind of a line that goes into the back of the machine, and I think that adds extra carbonation, the same way like I think a beer pump would. This is, to me anyway, from this one glass of beer, you know, there's one keg. This is better quality than the bottles and cans, and I'm going to be buying some more kegs in a week's time, and I will want to buy something that is something I've had in pubs before, something I can kind of compare. They have Jaipur IPA, which I've had in pubs on draft quite often, They've also got some pretty household names. Stella. I think they've got Budweiser on there. I don't really like Budweiser, but they have it on there. A bunch of German lagers as well. Spartan, um, Herzog, Lowenbrau, Juleper. Lots of nice German lagers. So that's lovely. Like this machine, what it allows me to do is have pub quality beer in the house, and I should, and like I'm okay having one keg at a time, 10.5 litres of beer, because I don't drink that much beer. Like I have a couple of pints at home if I'm drinking beer, and so having this really good high quality beer, and price wise, it's not that bad. The kegs cost between £32 and £42. You get £5 back when you send the kegs back. So in reality, if you're sending your kegs back, and like you should, it's between 27 and £37. And then so you're going to be getting around £2.65, £2.70 to £3.60, £3.70 a pint. That's assuming you don't get any other discounts. I know they have discounts regularly on kegs. Sometimes they discount kegs because they've got short dates on them. And the beer is fine. It's just, short dated. So it's a lovely machine. The beer is wonderful. It is, as I said, I've already had this left, but it is, as I said, leagues above what you get in bottles. Both the 330ml and 750ml bottles of Leffe Blonde I've had. Can't compare. Can't compare. And I might have to buy a bottle of Leffe Blonde, or maybe see if I can get a bottle of Leffe Blonde off someone. Because I kind of don't want to have to go out and buy like a 4-pack or whatever, or a 750 bottle when I've got the keg in here. But I mean, look at that, right? Obviously the head's dissipated a bit, but that type of head, that quality of kind of what's left, I don't know if you can see that properly. I will show you properly. If you have a look at the quality of the beer in there, and you have a look at it as it swirls around the glass and sticks to the sides, that is, you only get that out of draft beer. You only get that out of a pump. You don't get that in a bottle. It tastes richer. It's got more body. It's got more flavour. And obviously, being 3 degrees, it's very, very refreshing. It's a wonderful machine. One of the best presents I've had in a while. And I'd recommend it wholeheartedly. And you can expect me to review more beers, more kegs, when they are released. Or when I get them. I'll try and post more cigar reviews, and I'm thinking of actually smoking my pipe a bit more, so you might actually see some pipe reviews soon as well, some pipe tobacco reviews, because I'm thinking of getting back into smoking my pipe a bit. More cigar reviews and all sorts, whatever I feel like. But cheers, I'm going to go enjoy, I'll probably top this up actually, and then go enjoy nice relaxing time with a bit of beer. It's going to be lovely. So, cheers. Thanks for watching. Chin chin.